Hello, welcome to this channel. I am Booyah. Booyah keeps telling you you're magnificent. Yet, when you hear those words, you don't feel magnificent. How do I feel magnificent inside? And if I do, how is that going to help me? How do you feel magnificent inside? How do you feel the worthy inside? How do you feel supported inside? How do you even know the universe is supporting you? How do you know these things? Right? Those are great words and we'd all like that to be true, but how do we know? How do we know we're worthy inside? How do we know that we're magnificent? You know, the world is a funny place. Often seems to support more the idea of you being lost. More that supports the idea that you need guidance. More the idea you just need to follow this regiment of routine and do your thing and do your output for life, and life will give back to you what you give into it. And all those things are true, but they don't move you inside. Okay, there we go. That's the answer inside. Inside. How do you find the magnificence within you? We're not going to look outside of you. Because the magnificence within you comes from within you. You are connected. You are connected to the Creator. You're connected to God. You're connected to Source. You're connected to your higher self, not outside of you, to the path. You don't need to go anywhere. It's going within. It's going within. You have such guidance within you. You just need to tap into that. When I say you're magnificent, you say, yeah, that should be true. Right? You know that should be true. It is true. But how we feel about it is sometimes not. Oh, how do we say in such a short time how magnificent you are? That's not easy to do. Because it's wrapped around a belief system within your head. Your head doesn't say that's true. And sometimes we can't erase that repetitive dialogue that's chimed through our heads. How do you come back to a feeling within you of magnificence when you've been hurt? Right? Hurt seems to be a common repetitive theme here on Earth. We get hurt by so many things. We get hurt by people judging us. We get hurt by people defining us as certain things, certain ways of being. But more importantly, we get hurt by relationships. We may have been in a relationship and it has fallen apart. And we get hurt by that. Or we might be in a relationship right now that was once magnificent and now has kind of had this dried up feeling and you don't feel connected with your partner. Right? There's so many ways we feel hurt. We might have had a job that we thought was great for us and then we got laid off. So many times we feel hurt is part of being on earth, and is part of earth experience. Maybe it is. Maybe hurt is part of it. Maybe hurt wakes us up to so many things. Maybe hurt is a recognition that I am deserving of more than this feeling of hurt. How do I get out of it? How do I get out of this feeling, right? How do I get out of this feeling of hurt? Maybe we can even define it as lack of love in my life, lack of joy in my life, lack of things going my way in my life, right? How do we get out of that cycle? Ooh, is it a cycle? It seems cyclical, right? It keeps repeating. How do I get out of that? How do I break that? If I really am loved, if the universe really is supporting me, I don't understand why I keep getting hurt. The universe is not supporting me. These are strong words. These are strong words, but you understand it. If you haven't been there, you have been there. Right? We experience so many things on this earth. This is an earth of duality. We experience such high joys, such high excitements, and within days or hours, we can experience such great lows and such great separation. Why are we in such a dynamic place? Why are we in a world that has such extremes? How do we find ourselves in these extremes? This is not easy. It's not easy. Is it not easy? Maybe it has been easy. Maybe it has been easy. Maybe things that you have not wanted have easily flowed your way. Ouch. What do you mean these things, of all these things that I didn't want, easily came to me? Ouch. I don't want to hear those things. I don't want to hear that. They flowed easily your way because you've attracted them to you. Ouch. Some of us have been told we were unworthy for whatever reason at such a young age. And you carry that vibration with you as knowingness your whole life. And because it's become your vibration, you continue to attract unworthiness towards you. What a wicked curse. How do I break that? How do I break that? How do I break the unworthiness that has been told to me? Please keep in mind the people that told you, they also felt unworthy. They were only telling you the truth of what they knew. It is not truth. It is the truth of what they knew. I want you to understand, you might feel unworthy, and you might feel that to be true, but I'm telling you, it is not the truth. It's just the truth for you. And it's changeable. Because it is not true. It's just what you believe to be true. This is a hard subject of worthiness. This is a hard subject. Stick with us. Stick with this channel, because Booyah is going to explain to you how worthy you are. Really. We're going to understand how supported you are. We're going to show you how you manifest things into your life. We're going to show you how abundant you are. We're going to show you how magnificent you are. You're watching this video. You're supported. You're supported. You're supported. You're supported. You are worthy. You are magnificent. There is so much in you to be discovered. There is so much worth in you to be discovered. I love that. There is so much worth in you to be discovered, and once you discover it all, you will feel so worthy. You will feel so powerful, not powerful from an ego and a mind, but just powerful in the knowingness that you are doing so well. You're so loved. Don't ever forget that. That's it.